Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna work on something in here. I don't really know what yet. I think it's gonna be this one. It's gonna be this one. So I have like 5-10 projects going on at the same time. So we have this broken lawnmower right here. We have the engine for the Volvo 740 project. I just bought this ATV. There's a caravan outside that needs some attention. And I also bought an excavator that needs some work. But I think we're gonna start with this one because I'm really tired of, like, this is the only one that doesn't run, and this is the only one that doesn't, I can't drive it out of here. So I gotta keep pushing it in and out, and I don't really like that. So I think we're gonna start with this one because it's the only one that doesn't move. Anyway, it did run at one point, obviously, but my dad had issues with the gearbox. Because these ATVs have it's like a fully automatic gearbox, kind of, by a button. Like there's no clutch, is what I'm trying to say. So you just have an arrow up and an arrow down. You know, arrow up, shifts up, arrow down, shifts down. And this didn't work, so he had to use it manually. So there's like an emergency lever down on the engine where you can put like a little, what do you call those? Lednyckel. I don't know, this tool, I know it's not very common in the rest of the world, but here in Sweden they're pretty common. Anyway, you stick one of these on there and then you can shift it by operating this as kind of an emergency. But you know, that's not gonna work with me, so I have ordered, like I Googled it pretty quickly and I came to the conclusion that it must be some kind of angle sensor. So I just randomly bought that angle sensor. So that should arrive here from Wish sometime. Hopefully this year. You never really know with Wish. Let's get started on this vehicle. I'm gonna put the camera up right here and we're gonna take the computer, the carburetor off. And you know, I've never done this. I've never worked on this Honda ever. So this will be a first. Maybe I don't even need to do this. I don't know. I'm just going with, you know, previous experience about stuck floaters. Now, I can show you guys the problem first, so you guys are with me on kind of the problems we're having with this thing. All right, so let me show you guys the problem at hand here. As you can see, the fuel selector is off. Let's put it onto on. I think we have enough fuel. There's a little fuel gauge right there. Yeah, about a half tank. And we're just gonna wait a little bit, and I bet you it's gonna start dripping. Is there any drippage? No drippage so far. That's good. I need to repaint the floor as well. I have actually bought paint for it. Here you can see the shift lever, the manual one. It's right down there. That's where you'll hook on your spanner and kind of manually shift it according to this pattern right here. So I guess all the gears are up and down for reverse. Still no gas. That is weird. Let's pump this thing in here. Actually, I'm gonna pop the hood. There we go, we have like a little hood. There's this latch right here. Let's open that. Yes, I have cleaned this very much so. You see that little pump right there? Right there? I think that's a priming pump. I'm not sure, but this is actually acting a little bit different than when it first came to me. So maybe this issue has solved itself. I thought I was gonna have to take the carburetor off, but maybe I won't. Maybe it'll start. I don't know. Let's see, let's put the hood back on. Where's the seat? All right, so we're in neutral. Should be good to go then, I guess. Right? Choke? Maybe a little bit of choke, I don't know. All right, let's see if it goes. Nope. What am I missing? Maybe I need to, I'm gonna put you guys on the tripod. All right, so let's see. I thought maybe you need to hold both of these in. There's like a little switch here. No? Why? Yeah, that's the horn. I bet you it's something with this. Oh, it shifted. That's the problem. That didn't work. Oh, now it doesn't even engage the starter at all. Now it's just blinking. Now it's in. All right, so now it indicates first gear. All right, so I gotta get it in neutral now. I wonder what size that is. Is that a 10? Definitely not a 10. Is it a 12, 13? Yes, it is. That's good. All right. Let's see here. Hope I'm not messing with the sound. That's second gear. First, neutral. All right. Neutral, and it's blinking for some reason. Nope, does not want to start. We got a fault trace a little bit, I think. All right, so when I go to engage, there's something in that area. So let's start there. All right, so we have, here is some kind of solenoid. It's definitely this guy that's clicking. I bet you that this guy just sends power to the starter. I'm just gonna get the auto meter, which is a multimeter basically. I'm gonna see. Check it against the constant source. 1223. 1223. Great. That means the wires are pretty good. And then we can bleep bloop it. Gotta turn that on. What am I doing wrong? I got it in the wrong setting. There we go. And hit it. All right, so that works. Crap, that could be a bad starter then. Well, that's not good. We're gonna have to take this party down to the starter and see maybe we have a bad ground or something. All right, I think that, I have no idea what is the starter and what isn't, but this guy looks awfully a lot like a starter. It has no wires going to it, so that's a little weird. So it's probably not the starter. Found it. I'm on the wrong side. All right, so this is one of those just impossible shots again. I gotta measure on that little, you see that nut and bolt in there. So right now it's very important to measure, you have your ground on the starter itself. It's also a very good idea to turn your multimeter on. We want it in the DC voltage. And we got 12 volts. 12.11. Well, that is not good, people. So the starter is probably broken. But good news, guys, the carburetor is still not flooding. So we have a starter issue instead. So I'm just gonna see if I can get this thing started with the pull start. Oh man, I really hope that I can fix that starter, but if I can just get this thing manually pull started, at least then I can get it out of the shop or the garage here. That would be nice. That's on. Put the parking brake on in case it gets any funny ideas. I don't know why I did that. All right, so there's a pull lever right here. All right, so let's see. Put some choke on. What the hell? Oh, almost got it. Look at the pump. Ah, it really hurt my arm there. It's running fine now. That is so annoying. Why doesn't that work? What if I just whack on it a little bit? Works on Volvos sometimes. Doesn't work well on Hondas apparently. Oh! No way! Oh crap. Well, this was a very short video. It works now. I don't know what happened to the carburetor. It fixed itself. Maybe it was that it just needed some heat. I don't know. We got the starter fixed. Now we just gotta wait for that angle sensor. Wow, this didn't really turn into a lot of an episode, but it's something. We got my ATV started, so that is great. We'll just have to see how this performs. But that is just awesome. I can't believe it just started, everything just started working like that. Well, that's all I got for you today. Have a good one. Next time, we'll fix the lawnmower, the partner. Snap the wire on that one. What do you get? All right.